Will Jungkook perform solo at FESTA 2025? Fans believe the signs are everywhere for most artists. A solo stage after nearly 2 years of military service would be a simple comeback gesture. But when the artist is Jungkook, BTS's golden-voiced youngest member and the man behind one of 2023's biggest K-pop solo albums, Golden, even the possibility of a solo performance sends shockwaves through the global army. This year's FESTA 2025 is unlike any before. It marks not only BTS's 12th debut anniversary, but also the long-awaited moment when nearly all 7 members are finally back together. And yet, fans are increasingly convinced that Jungkook may steal the spotlight with a solo stage that no one saw coming. But where is this theory coming from? Is there any real evidence? Or is the fandom simply clinging to hope in a July filled with emotional reunions, cryptic clues, and tightly held secrets? Let's rewind to where the whispers began. During BTS's surprise OT7 live stream on July 1st, the boys laughed, hugged, and teased each other with the chaotic energy fans love. But sharp-eyed viewers noticed something odd. When V mentioned FESTA near the end of the stream, Jungkook looked away briefly, smiled faintly, and tapped his chest, the same place where his newest tattoo was revealed earlier in the broadcast. Was it a subtle signal? 2 days later, a behind-the-scenes account on X, formerly Twitter, allegedly run by a HYB production assistant, posted and deleted a cryptic message. JK's soundcheck for FESTA is gonna make armies cry. It was never confirmed. No audio leaked. But the damage or magic was done. Fans began compiling every clue they could find. One popular theory claims that Jungkook will perform a slowed-down, acoustic version of Standing Next to You, or an unreleased demo he recorded before enlistment. Another theory suggests a totally new song may be revealed on stage. Written during his time in the military for over 18 months, Jungkook's absence has been deeply felt. Though his solo album Golden continued to dominate charts well into 2024, fans missed his live vocals, stage energy, and spontaneous charisma. Now that he's back, smiling, inked, and matured, the idea of hearing him sing again in front of a live audience for FESTA's emotional closeout is almost too powerful to imagine. It's more than music. It's closure. It's reunion. It's rebirth. HYB has confirmed that a special event will be aired globally on Weverse and YouTube on July 29, 2025, marking the final segment of FESTA. While the lineup remains under wraps, insiders hint at solo content segments prepared by the members themselves. Could Jungkook be preparing a farewell to Golden or a hello to a new chapter? And if he does step out alone on that stage, what will he sing? Jungkook has never been predictable. From bold genre shifts to international collaborations, he constantly reinvents himself. If he performs solo at FESTA, many believe it won't be a one-off moment. It'll be the soft launch of his second solo era, this time post-military, post-Golden, and perhaps even more personal than before. One thing is certain. Every army will be watching, because when Jungkook steps into the spotlight, the world listens for Jungkook. Standing alone on stage isn't new. He's performed in front of stadiums packed with screaming fans, danced under fireworks, and hit high notes while flames shot skyward. But this moment, a potential solo return after military silence, feels different. Why? Because it doesn't just mark a comeback. It symbolizes a return to the world as a changed man. Jungkook entered the military as the global pop icon from Seven and Golden. Now, he returns as a man who's carried silence, discipline, and solitude away from cameras, rehearsals, and Army's endless love. If he sings again at FESTA 2025, it won't just be a performance. It will be his voice re-entering the world. A signal that the wait is finally over, not just for him, but for the fans who've kept streaming, praying, and whispering, "I miss you," into timelines for over a year. And fans know he doesn't take stages lightly. July 5th, 2025. A simple photo posted by a tech staffer from SoundCat sent shockwaves across social media. A pair of custom-made gold ear monitors, engraved with the words, JK 2025.
No caption.
No context. Deleted within hours. But to ARMY, that was enough. IT meant one thing. Rehearsals are happening. These in-ear monitors are not the kind given to idols for fun. They're precision tools used for live stage performances, designed for clarity, isolation, and audio stability. They're only made when something serious is coming. Was Jungkook rehearsing a FESTA performance? Or is this the first breadcrumb of something even bigger, a solo concert, or a surprise mixtape drop? One fan account, @StayGoldenJK, pointed out that a similar gold design was used by Jungkook just before his Seven debut in 2023. Could history be repeating itself? Or evolving? BTS's FESTA events have always been personal. They're not just anniversary celebrations. They're love letters to fans, filled with unreleased tracks, heartfelt letters, old photos, and moments that feel like family gatherings. This year, FESTA feels like a turning point. With Jin already discharged and Jungkook and Jimin fresh out of the military, fans are hoping that this FESTA isn't just about memories, but a bridge to a new beginning. HYB has been tight-lipped. No full performance lineup has been revealed. No teasers. No rehearsal footage. And yet, that silence only fuels one theory. Jungkook will be the emotional climax. Many believe that his possible solo performance has been kept under wraps for maximum impact, designed to be the golden moment that closes FESTA and reawakens global anticipation for BTS's group comeback. If true, it wouldn't be the first time Jungkook was entrusted with such weight. He's been the opening act, the final chorus, and the heartbeat of BTS performances for a decade. And now, the world wonders, will he carry the final note of FESTA 2025? Since returning from military service in June, Jungkook has remained mostly quiet. No solo live broadcasts, no Instagram posts, no studio selfies, yet his name continues to dominate trending pages. Why? Because for fans who followed him for over 10 years, silence isn't emptiness, it's intention. This is the same artist who wiped his Instagram before launching Golden. The same idol who once deleted 100+ unreleased tracks just because they didn't feel true enough. The same man who once said, "I want to show you something meaningful, not just something that fills the feed." So if Jungkook is being silent now, what is he building? Fans believe the answer lies in FESTA. Not just in what he might sing, but in what he's preparing for after in a world that's increasingly chaotic, disconnected, and loud. Jungkook's voice has always felt like an anchor. His fans describe it as comfort, home, warmth in cold months. Whether through the dreamy falsettos of Still With You, the raw emotion of My Time, or the sensual groove of Seven, Jungkook doesn't just perform, he connects. And after nearly 2 years of military absence, the world is hungry for that connection again. If he takes the FESTA stage, it won't be just a treat for ARMY. It might be a healing moment for all who've missed his presence, voice, and heart. When Jungkook enlisted in the military in December 2023, fans knew he'd come back changed. What they didn't know was how much the silence would shape him, or how deeply the distance would affect millions who saw him not just as an idol, but as part of their daily lives. He didn't post much. No long letters. No frecuente pirensis. A few glimpses through ARMY-related newsletters, some candid photos from fellow soldiers, and that was all. But maybe that was the point, because when he returned, quieter, stronger, more grounded, he didn't need to say anything. His presence alone was a message. I'm here. I made it back. Now, as FESTA draws closer to its finale, armies are preparing to hear him again. Not just in song, but in spirit. Across every continent, fans have been preparing for this July moment like a second debut. In Seoul, digital billboards flash with the phrase, "Still with you, still for you," a nod to Jungkook's solo track and the loyalty of ARMY. In Tokyo, fans began trending the hashtag Jungkook returns with over 2 million posts in 24 hours. In Brazil, streaming events and digital listening parties for Golden are being held in cafes. In the US, fans are organizing YouTube live streams titled, "The Golden Voice Returns. What will Jungkook do next?" Even without a formal announcement, armies act on instinct. They feel the shift. The quiet before the gold storm, one fan wrote on X. "We waited because you're worth every second of the silence." Golden wasn't just an album. It was a portrait. Jungkook didn't just sing love songs. He painted emotions. From the seductive rhythm of 3D to the bittersweet ache of Hate You, to the soul-bearing layers of Standing Next to You. Golden was an honest, unfiltered chronicle of his heart. It topped charts, broke streaming records, earned awards, but even more, it touched lives. So now, in 2025, as fans speculate about a possible Golden Encore performance at FESTA, the question isn't just what will he sing? It's how will it feel to hear those songs again from the man who's lived through silence and duty since they were released. Will his voice sound different? Will the emotion hit deeper? What if he sings something brand new?